where he will not compromise. I want you people to go and ask the people that build spending after getting money from this platform. How did they manage spending after its release since January for 2 good months? How did they manage him? All the story that spending went to narrate and the drama he performed in the court, I will blame the people that got money from this platform and went to bail him. I will blame them. I will blame the lawyer, Odumosu. And that will be going via Mr. Muiwa. I will blame him, the lawyer. And I will also admonish Prime Boy, speak to spending. If you do not want the wrath of God upon you people's head. Spending. Everything you said in that court, I know you claim that you were being threatened. You people claim that some people came into the courtroom looking like people that came from, where did they say? They said, who did they say sent them? Please, can somebody tell me?
From the palace.
Which palace, please?
Oba Palace.
We can't believe that.
It was a fake news.
Yes. Allegedly. Who are the FT men that came in? Okay, now I will take it one after another. You can't say it's from the palace when there's no evidence to prove it. It could have been from anybody. Spending. I don't want to be mentioning names. What you said in the court, all the story, the only part that you mentioned that is true is that Liam was sitting on your lap. Or what you said that happened between Ikorodu till they got to the house, and in the house, you didn't mention it. You have to be truthful. Because you want it to look, I know you were supposed to be protected. And that is where lawyer Odumosu, you people goofed. I'm not going to talk behind camera with any of you. You goofed. If this case messes up, it is you people. They came to raise funds on this platform. I guess you people can remember. The only reason why I decided that I will follow that course of raising funds, spending, is because you told your truth. When they wanted to involve the guy, when Moses then wanted to involve, what's this girl's name? Feishara? You people said no. That Feishara Tigbabode. So why are you not saying your truth? Why are you not saying your truth? Gbogbo yín that have decided not to say the truth. Wàláhì, ikú tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń sá fún yẹn kò sígbà tí ò ní mú yín. Yes. Ikú tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń sá fún yẹn kò sígbà tí ò ní mú yín. Now, at the end of the day, there are some things spending. When you were talking, the day you were talking, I have a lot of information. What you said, Okponle. Ask Moses, Okponle, you have not said your truth. Say your truth. I've not spoken to you. I have not spoken to you. I have not. And the reason is because I decided to keep off orúkọ mi. Mo rí pé because of you, ó fẹ́ tarnish orúkọ mi. You see, ṣàwáwú àwọn ènìyàn. As in setting. You are the same one that went to give our names and they were pasting our name out because we called you to give us accountability of what you have gotten. Owó yẹn máa ti ná tán by now. Ṣó ṣẹ́kù. But at the end of the day, that is the reason why you were bailed. Because you are a key witness. If you try to satisfy the people that want to buy you, the people that contributed for your bail too, we are waiting for you. You have to say your truth. Because you already said it. We have witnesses. You already said many things. You said a lot. And I was saying it to them on this particular day that I'm not going to be the one, no, I'm not going to say anything. I would rather keep some things within. In fact, many people did not know you were in the car until I heard you talk. Nobody mentioned your name that you were in the car. I was wondering why you were behind custody until I heard you talk. If not me hearing you talk, nobody. People thought, they only thought you knew the nurse. It was you that made us to know that you were in the car, that you were the one lapping Leah, and you said many other things. So much. It is from you that everything, all the reaction of Mohbad in the car, you were the one that spilled it. Now tell me, how is it that you have compromised, or the people that want to buy you? Because can I give you a shock? The people that came to the court that wanted to buy you in the court, as he so claimed, you know in your mind, I'm beginning to think that it's a setup. Me, Pesheri me, I am for real Yeye. I'm not Yeye fashion. No. I am for real Yeye. I'm beginning to think it's a setup. Have you been bought? How much did they pay for you people to lie? How much? You have a lot of information and you are the key witness. What lie? If you do not spill your truth, ikú tí gbogbo yín sá fún yẹn, Mohbad máa mú yín lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan ni. What lie to lie? Lawyer Adubosu, you goofed. I don't think you are a good lawyer. You are not a good lawyer. Lawyer Odumosu, you are not a good lawyer. Sadly, I don't know where they got you from. How can a lawyer, a key witness, how could you people have been so negligent not to have gone to talk to this person and know his truth? What rubbish was he spilling in the court on that corona inquest? What rubbish was he spilling? I don't think you are a good lawyer. And I've told Mr. Min why that. But what's my own? It's their family. If they lose this case, a lawyer, you are one of the people that will make them lose the case. You are not a good lawyer. You don't know your job. And you are not doing anything, as a matter of fact. You are not doing anything. The man Come, just see too many rubbish. This lawyer Odumosu. How can you handle a case in this manner? How can you people have key suspects and nothing after he came out, since he came out? Nobody have spoken to him clearly. They now just said they're going to speak to him lately. Just one day. Yeah, ní information kankan now. People who don't have any information. Don't tell me to be playing any useless voice note. Is that my job? Which useless voice note are you expecting? Barely. Play what? Are you? Is that my job? Is that my job? How can you have a lawyer? Lawyer need information. You didn't go. You didn't get the what's his name? The key witness. That guy is number one witness. Prime Boy is another witness. You have no information. You have no information. You are not a good lawyer. If they lost this case, you are not. The lawyer Adumesu is not a good lawyer. I have never seen a lawyer like this before in my life. What kind of lawyer is this? How can you not have information from that guy? Basic information, because this guy had not confessed. He had witnessed everything and he has spoken his truth at one point to another. Lately, he said he's been threatened. What did you people do about it? What did you people do about it? Lọ́bọ́ bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ drama nínú court. Ó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí jẹ́ pé òun dákú, wọ́n ń gbé lọ hospital. Why won't he do that? What do you think he should do? He will do that because he knows that he's not ready to say his truth. All that thing he did is drama. He faked it. He claimed the people he saw. Probably he was staged. Probably he's aware of them or whatever. But the lawyer yín Baba Mohbad, rubbish. A lawyer doesn't know his job. He's not meant to be there. And if you lose this case, you lost it mostly because your lawyer doesn't know what to do. When to act, when not to act. He knows nothing about this job. The lawyer knows nothing about this job. He's clueless, absolutely clueless. How can you have a lawyer and they cannot act? How can they bail a boy who is a key witness? And who has he been talking to? Who has he been talking to? They bail the boy. The boy, obviously, these boys are, truth be told, they are hungry. They can be bought at any time. And if they buy them, I want to say my own truth. Spending, let me tell you now. Bí ọba ayé bá jẹ́ kó lọ, tó o bá sọ òótọ́ tó mọ̀, ọba ọ̀run ò ní gbà. You are just a young boy. You are just 20-something. But I must tell you the truth. You know everything you said in the court and that drama you performed. Kò sóòótọ́ ńbẹ̀. But I really will pity you. Tó bá yẹ pé o ti gbà nǹkan kan. You know all the story you have told. I don't need to be mentioning all the people that knows the truth. Believe me, I know the truth. But I wanted you to say it yourself.
Yeye Kudi. Yeye
Yes.
Kudi.
Yes. Yes.
I wouldn't want you to give up on that. You know, this justice from Mohbad, ma, I am pleading and begging. I know how much you genuinely want this justice to come, so as so many people. And I know that you're a wonderful woman, well respected, and we appreciate you for all you do. Sometimes we don't know who God will use among everyone fighting for justice. There's a lot about spending that a lot of people did not know. There were some hosts that have compromised spending. He's very vulnerable. He's a 23-year-old boy, easy to manipulate. He's broke. They used him for so many things, and now he's only just coming to his understanding a lot, but there was damage. Yeye Kudi. Spend his lawyer, I can tell you for sure, for free now. I personally believe he's compromised. And there's evidence for
Speak
that.
louder, Lagata. Speak louder. Tell them now about the
There's
lawyer.
there's evidence about that, Yeye Kudi. I will send it to you.
Okay.
Maybe it will be another day for the show for that.
Okay.
But as a client, which is spending, he will do nothing but to listen to his lawyer. He didn't know the lawyer from Justice for Mohbad. He knows the lawyer. They've had dealings in the past. So he is, I believe, ma, that he doesn't have a clue what he's doing. Some hosts have done the biggest damage to that boy's mental health. So Yeye Kudi that you are is not Yeye Kudi of TikTok. It's Yeye Kudi of Gbogbo Igbo. Please, don't let us give up. I will let Spenny speak to you, ma. So you have a clear understanding. Yeye, Emma Shebe.
My darling, listen.
Ma,
There are some things that ọmọ yẹn ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀.
mommy,
Tí ò ṣe sọ ní court.
àní àwọn host consent. Nǹkan tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe nígbà tí Spendy jáde kọ́ ni wọ́n ṣe. And òótọ́ oníṣàlàyé máa ṣòótọ́ nígbà tó bá yá.
Can I come in here, please?
Go ahead.
Because I want you. What you said now, I want actually waiting for you to say it later on. Yeah. You know the plan that we had for spending when we went to the detention to get him. This guy told us every goddamn thing that happened. Sherry, now, what happened in that corona inquest? I have said it. These are the things that we've seen before. That we're trying to stop this kind of stuff from happening. That is why we have the mind of getting spending out. Why? Because he is a witness, and he has given us. He solved the puzzle. All right, two set of people messed spending up. That made us to have this. That got us into that problem we had on Wednesday at the corona inquest. Number one, the legal team. Number two, those people that got spending, that were in charge of spending. They have no clue of how to manage that boy and how to do with that boy. Because number one, Yeye Kudi as at now, when spending has been out of detention for the past 2 months now, what did they do with spending? You know how vital this boy is to immunization, to the justice for Mohbad. Is also a witness to what actually happened to Mohbad. What did they do with that boy for 2 months? What did Odumosu do with that boy? Everything that happened in that house, Odumosu is aware of it. On record, on everything. Yeye Kudi, if spending lies, I might be everything jáde fún. But how would they allow spending to go to the witness box with no security? Even though I was angry with spending with what he did concerning the involvement of money for taking our pictures and giving it to some people, and they went to go and be using it to talk BS about us. We're only trying to help him. You know our intention. Our intention, the plan was we are going to get him out. And then possible lawyer to log for later in the future. So those people that were fighting for spending, that got spending, what did they do? How did they manage spending now? Because what happened on Wednesday is what we're actually fighting for. They were not properly, it was not properly managed, not properly secured. They did not even allow the legal team to have access to spending.
Bossman,
Yes, sir.
let's forge ahead and let's find
Now, hold on. I'm trying to make people to understand the error where it actually happened. Because on Tuesday, on Yeye Kudi, on Tuesday night, I have foreseen what was going to happen on Wednesday. If any one of you, if you are on live on Yeye Kudi, I was there. I was predicting what was going to happen on Wednesday. And exactly as I predicted, it happened. The way I predicted it, it actually happened on Wednesday. Yeye Kudi, on Monday / Tuesday, even though I wasn't spoken to spending, since the incident of that money issue happened, this guy started screaming that his life is under threat. Who are those people threatening his life? They even threatened him to the point that if he come out to the coroner inquest, he will be gunned down.
Bossman, that was a statement of fact.
Hold on. I've kept quiet about this because I've not been feeling good since that Wednesday.
Yeah, but Bossman, you know what I want us to do now?
Hold on.
Let us try.
I will talk about way forward. Just hold on. I want people need to understand what really happened that led to the disappointment. We are the fault, the legal team and those people that have access to spending. When people want to do what? Yes, there's
we have
some people.
954 here and 10 million in FYP. You know what is happening, boss. Man, you understand what I'm saying? Talk less. Let us forge ahead.
So now, Yeye, the fact is this: there was no security for that boy, and you expect that boy to speak the truth. It can never happen. Yeye Kudi, I'm telling you the truth. If I were to be in that position of spending in the law court, I would do exactly what he did. Yeye Kudi, let me tell you what was likely to happen on Wednesday. If that guy says something contrary to whatever they expected, there are some unknown guys that came into the courtroom. If he says something that they are not expecting, it's likely that we don't see that there was no security in the courtroom there. You do not know what is under the clothes of those guys. What about if they pour out the 4-4 and then they pull it on him? All the judge and all the whatever, everybody with Baba Mohbad then will fly through the window. The boy will be the only one on the ground. We won't be saying what we're saying today. You know those we are fighting that are trying to cover up this justice. Even the police, and they have compromised. The lawyers and the judge, they cannot tell me that they did not see those guys that came into the courtroom. They were all hiding as if they did not see that. They knew. The lawyer of spending has compromised. Yeye Kudi, those people that have access to spending, the first person that is supposed to get rid of was this lawyer. That was our intention. Because if spending is only 24 years old, and that lawyer is Jeko lawyer, if they give that lawyer 5 million or 10 million, you know Boshemaga body. If I tell you today, spending is a hot cake for either of the group, the Baba Mohbad's group or the other group there. Because they know that it was the only one that witnessed whatever happened that is not in their carcass right now. Because before they formed the carcass, he has been in detention. So those people that managed spending when he came out of the place, what did they do to spending? Did they take advantage of that? They didn't do nothing. They were just there looking. They allowed that poor boy to be living all by himself to the point that they were not threatening his life. And what to Agbewasi courts with no protection, with nothing. I expect him to say the truth. Yeye Kudi,
It's
we
not,
have 25
it's not
days
going to come to
to
court again
salvage. We
without
have to say,
security.
Yeye Kudi, this is the fact I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to be one of those people that are going to bash spending. I'm going to put the blame on the legal team because I had to let go. I had to forgive because of justice for Mobile with what spending did to us. I had to let go of whatever he did. But by the time I stepped in when I heard about this case, about the threatening around Monday, Tuesday. It was already too late to salvage, but it was already too late. But it was already too late, Yeye Kudi. I knew what was going to happen on Wednesday. So what I expected them to do, let me not tell you. I told them, tomorrow, go and tell the media houses, tell them that his life is under threat. I was expecting to wake up in the morning, on Wednesday morning, to see everything on the media. But only for me to wake up and there was nothing on the media. Only for us to come and see drama in the courtroom. They were supposed to publish everything because that guy was crying. He wasn't scared of his own life. But he said, even though they threatened him, you're still going to come because he cannot do that to Mohbad. The guy was ready to spill the truth, Yeye Kudi. And like I said, I'm not saying that the other team are not talking to him. I'm not saying they're not also in communication with his lawyer, but did we do the right thing? The legal team, the lawyer, and those that had access to spending.
Have you forgotten? Can I say something?
Yes,
Have you forgotten there's a screenshot of spending saying that they are getting in touch with him, asking him if he needs
exactly, Yeye.
There's a screenshot.
Exactly.
You know
Yeah,
that?
and Prime Boy is also a witness. That's why I'm waiting for him. He had to say, let us give spending one more chance.
Where is Lagata?
He's there. It's right here. K-Crown dropped. Yeah.
Bossman.
I want to assume that.
Bossman. Hold on, Bossman. Bossman,
Yeah.
hold on. I like what
Many
you
people
said.
don't understand. When I got the information of what happened in the court, because for me, I was expecting that what I have, information that I know so far, and that by the time he says his own side of what he witnessed in the courts, at least everybody will understand what is happening. Do you get what I mean? But I was surprised to hear drama. I was surprised to hear. I was in shock. In fact, Baba Mo was heartbroken. The man was in shock. He couldn't talk. Because the man knows some things that they told him already.
Mama Prime Boy also hears some things. The same thing that we know, she knows. He used his own mouth to tell Mama Prime Boy too.
Yeah, Mama Prime Boy said, this is not what you told me.
Yeah. Tita and Bato, we are going to give spending one more chance, Yeye Kudi. Like I said,
one more chance.
Bossman.
Yeah. I don't want us to throw spending away like that.
One more chance. Stop talking like that. It's not a matter of one more chance. I'm not giving me.
They have not cross-examined spending yet.
They have not yet.
Stop saying that.
They have not cross-examined him yet. He still have one more strike to go.
He should just say his own truth.
His own truth,
that he has said that, aside that, I don't understand what I heard. What I heard is quite different from what he said before. That's
Yeah,
what.
I have
So
told.
was he
Yeye Kudi,
lying
I
all
have
this
stylishly
time?
told you what really happened that made him say what he said.
Okay.
You saw how he was shaking. They explained how he was shaking. He was shaking. They said those guys that came in there, they are different from every one of them in the country. Even the blind, even Cobams could see that these people are not real. And you expect spending
They
to
said he
talk,
said
you
he
could
was fasting. What do you mean? Come
even
back
if he
with
was
that.
fasting, imagine he was fasting, he was doing everything.